So, hello fellow coin collectors, and this is Glenn back with some Reichsmark coins from Germany. So these are nickel coins from 1933 to 39, and they are 4.85 grams, 23 millimeters, and the thickness is only 1.6. So you probably look at that and probably go, if I compare it with a 10-cent coin from Australia, which is similar in size, 1.6 millimeters. You'll probably think, oh no, that's 3 or 4 millimeters. It confuses me all the time. And these are a pretty expensive coin to get. I've seen very few of these coins for under $10 for sale on eBay. They're very rare, and usually they sell out right away. I think I got like 2 or 3 for sale for like $20, $25 if anyone wants to offer anything for them. But these ones were taken out of circulation in 1939 at the start of the Second World War because they're nickel. So the 50 Reichspfennig was also nickel, but that coin was replaced with an aluminium coin. So it was replaced with this coin, a large aluminium coin that circulated during the Second World War. And nickel is needed for war resources. Probably less now, because we have a lot of composite materials made of plastics, made of organics. So, and also we have a lot more knowledge of metals now. But at that time, they didn't have computers. So, nickel was more important for war resource. So as you can see, I've got 1934 to 1937. So the 1934, 35, 37 seem to be easy to get. 1934 is the easiest. I've got a 1936, which seems to be a harder coin to get. And is a lower minted. Coin 39 is also harder to get, although there was a higher mintage. A lot of them were probably never issued for circulation, and they were most likely just remelted at the mint. And the 1933 was a test example. So the coins that these replaced were these two coins here. So these are silver, and they're only 50% silver, so it's about $2.50 of silver. And this is 1933, 34, although it says 1 mark. It's actually Reichsmark. And in 1925, they issued denomination with Reichsmark on it. So these ones have the same edging as the nickel coin, but the design's a bit different. So if you take the Reichsmark, you can see the design is different because it has to be to distinguish which coin is silver and which coin is nickel. So this one, $2.50 nickel. This one's probably only a few cents. I'd say 10 to 20 cents. So that's the difference. And then we have the German eagle on the back. And as you can see, this one's damaged. So let's go through each and we'll go and talk about the mintages. But first, what actually replaced these in circulation? Well, it was this banknote, a Renton banknote. This was issued in 1937, but it continued to circulate right up until 1948. The date is a frozen date, just the date of allowance of issue. And they never issued a 1 Reichsmark coin. So the Renton mark has always been a note since 1923. And the banknote has always circulated in Germany. So this is not too common. But in this condition, you probably talk about $20 to $30. But most of the ones that you see for $5 to $10 are well circulated. So let's talk about the mintages. So we've got 1934 A. So this is a high minted coin with 52,344,995. You're probably paying $20 for one of these coins. Although this one is high graded. Probably EF. So probably $40 to $50 for that. Then we have another coin. So this is a lower grade. I would say, yeah, probably borderline EF. And this is a D mint mark, so 30,597,000 and change. So shouldn't be too hard to get. But as I said, they were minted and melted down, so a lot of them did not survive. So another 34E. So there's a Saxony, 15,135,000 and change. And this is probably VF. So, probably $15 to $20 for that. Okay, 1934. So I think this is the last one, F. This is EF condition. 23,671,000. And probably about $20, $25 for that. Is it? Oh no, we've got one more 34, and this one is J, so the Hamburg Mint. 60,820,000. This one's, yeah, probably EF. I generally undergrade my coins, so maybe the first one, the Berlin, is AU, almost uncirculated, so that will put the value up quite a lot. So, yeah, so that one's probably also about $20 is the minimum I'll actually price these at. Then we have 35. These seem to be a bit harder to get. Even though the mintage, this one's 57 million, it's not as common as the 1934 that we see in the background. So you can, high minted coin, 57. You should be able to get these in high grade as well. And this one's probably, what grade? So I use the Eagle to test the grade. It's probably EF to AU. And probably $40 to $50. Then we have 1936. So this is a lower minted year. So the most common is the A mint mark, but this one is D. So that's Hamburg with 4.94 million. And that's probably EF condition. And in that condition, you're probably talking about $30. Then we have 1937. So 1937 is more of a common year. 1938, that's when it gets scarce. And also 1939. And this one is Berlin. And so 37, 49,976,000. And this is probably EF. So I would say that is probably $25, $30. And this one is a lower grade. 37D with 10,528,000. This condition, probably $15 to $20. So yes, that is the German 1 Reichsmark coin. Now, what is the key date to get? Well, if you wanted to, Numistar has all the mintage figures. There's also other websites. So 1936G. So we're talking about this coin, but with the G, it only has 620,000. It's classed as scarce. Numistar has rare, but rare is 1,500 coins or less. So that one, if you're buying it, you're probably talking at least $100 minimum. Any other dates would be 1936. All of them. A has, so the Berlin Mint for 1933 is 6 million. But you talk about a minimum of $40 to $50 for that. And the last mint is the F. Is it Karlsruhe? Let's have a look. Yeah, sorry, F is Stuttgart. There's a mintage of 1.4 million. So I'd expect that one for a poor grade coin. So one worst condition would be at least $50 to $100. In uncirculated, I don't even want to know how much you're going to have to pay. And if you want to get it graded, I reckon high grade coins of these ones are probably good to get graded. So if you wanted to grade one of these, I'd probably choose one that's almost uncirculated. Probably not a Berlin, but probably another lower mint, 1936. Probably in this condition, in higher grade, is probably also good to get graded. And another thing is that when they issued the Deutschmark in 1928, they adopted the same eagle for Germany. So that's why these coins look a bit similar. Well, these is copper nickel, that's nickel. There's some differences. You've got the inscription around there. That's not on the Deutschmark. Bundesrepublik Deutschmark, Deutschland instead of Deutsches Reich. Deutschmark instead of Reichsmark. And the date. And you also got oak as well. So pretty similar for, all the German currencies. So it was pretty uniform over the period. Anyway, here's where I'll leave a video. I'll leave a link down below to eBay. If you want to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you think about these coins.